on here with our show. Probably up game number 2 from our 4. We go to CBS 7:15 Eastern Time. UConn here facing this Arkansas team here. Arkansas maybe showing signs of that, when the season started. This was everybody's pick, but then they got hit with injuries. UConn's been solid in the non-conference. Had their issues in conference, but that'll happen. But UConn here laying 3.5, total sits 140.
I think this to me comes down to, I go back to my rankings of the power of the conferences this year, and I actually had the Big East ranked above the SEC, believe it or not, slightly this year. So, UConn is a big reason for that. It's a top-heavy conference, definitely, but the Big East has shown their wares in the first 2 rounds here because they are 7-2 so far. In the first 2 rounds of this tournament. They're 6-3 ATS against the spread, and UConn is 20-9 against the spread this year. UConn is also 17-3 when they're favored by 190 or more on the money line. So they're a team that plays well when when they're favored and when they're supposed to win. I can see them. I can't see them probably blowing Arkansas out. I can see them winning. Maybe being up a couple of bucket or so late, and then shooting a couple of free throws to cover the spread. But another interesting fact is Arkansas this year is only 15-18 against the spread. They're also 1-3 against the spread when they're plus 160 or higher on the underdog money line. So I think the numbers seem to point towards UConn covering this one.
All right, we got Pravy again. UConn lay at 3.5 here against Arkansas. Arkansas, pretty much a defensive style team, but again, until you start shooting, you're not going to go all the way. That's what it comes down with Arkansas. Yeah, they got the coaches. Musselman's a great coach, and I know all that. But at some point, you got to start hitting. You got to hit near over 47%. I got to see some 48s. I got to see some 50s up there. But these 40s, these 30s percent shooting. Once you get to these rounds, man, you better make baskets.
I agree. I think in the SEC tended to be a pretty low-scoring league overall this year, and I think in the SEC, I think that could have flown. But I think now, when you get into the tournament time, you're going to be dealing with some teams that can put up numbers. So you're going to have to be able to match them, and I think UConn is one of those teams. And I think that they're going to put up enough numbers to beat Arkansas and cover today.
Yeah, against Iona, nearly 49% against St. Mary's, 54%. You see the trend there with K-State shooting. UConn shooting. There you go. The shooting teams are advancing. We got them here too. UConn laying 3.5 here against Arkansas. This one to have a start time here of 7:15 Eastern Time on CBS. CBS has a monster doubleheader on Thursday. Let's continue on here on the show here, joined by Pravy Sambamurti. Check him out over at TonySpix.com. Get his best plays tonight. Click the link there in the description. Get signed up. 7-day pass. Get all of Pravy's premium plays for 7 days. The rest of the we'll get to the tournament through Sunday, as well as the NIT that's going off, as well as don't forget the NBA as well as NHL, part of that 7-day pass. Use a promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save 20% off. Let's continue.